Nasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshuranmritam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Shrapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Tapatakamallam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Zagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Dev Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakalatamscha Hey Krishna Karunas Dina Jagatpati Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Shravana Sati Devi Pranamami Hari Panchakaladarbhishya Vasudabhyevacha Pitana Pavadibhyo Vishnavyo Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasati Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Gurudevachala Pangam Lokai Degramet Prabhat Shivananathar Dharmanatma Sachin Vishnu Krishna Krishna Shudha Bhaktivinoda Swami Namaste Sarasdeva Om Charne Viseshma Namaste Gurudevachala Pangam Lokai Degramet Prabhat Shivananathar Sachin Purification. Nor do I have any realization. This is such an advanced topic of Nityananda Prabhu, especially magnanimous on this holy day, of this most magnanimous personality and also most powerful personality. And I sincerely seek all the blessings of all the Vaishnava devotees assembled here. नाम नित्यानंद तुम्हें रूपे नित्यानंद ए रूपे नित्यानंद राम मूर्ति मंता संकर्षण कारण त्वयि साई गर्भोद साई चपयम साई शेषांत कलास नित्यानंदाकिरमं शरणमस्तु मायादीपे मायातीते व्यापी वैकुंठलोके षडेश्वरी श्री चतुर्युग मध्ये Prabhu Vishwadvati Sankarshanakam Tam Nityananda Ramam Prapatye. So Nityananda Prabhu, your name is Nityananda, your form is Nityananda. Every Nityananda, Ram, you're the personification of bliss. You're personification of condensed bliss. And then Mayatite, what is it? Sankarshana Karanatasvai. So Krishna, the personality of God, supreme personality of Godhead. From him comes Balramji. From Balram comes so Krishna, the topmost Vaikuntha planet is spiritual. In the spiritual world is Krishna Loka. It has 3 prominent areas: Vrindavan, Mathura, Dwarka. And Balramji is the Mula Sankarshan, the original Sankarshan. Yesterday I was mentioning this, but I am repeating it. So, in all the Vaikuntha planets, that Sankarshan, in other Vaikuntha planets called is Mahasankarshan. And from the Chaturvyuha, first Chaturvyuha lives in Golok Vrindavan, first quadruple expansion. From Sankarshan comes Aniruddha Pradyumna Vasudeva. And from that Sankarshan comes Narayan, who is present in Vaikuntha. And in the Vaikuntha Lokas, Ditiya Chaturvyuha is present. So again, Sankarshan Pradyumna Aniruddha Vasudeva. Then from that Sankarshan comes Mahavishnu, Karanodakasaya is also called Karnataka ocean. I mean, he lies down on the Karnataka ocean. That's why it's called Karnataka Sai Vishnu. From his body, universes emanate. Then this Mahavishnu expands to become Garbhodak Sai Vishnu. And from his navel, Brahma comes, first living entity. And in this universe, there is Svetadvipa. Krishna's planet is also called Svetadvipa. And in this universe, there is a milk ocean that is also called Svetadvipa. There, Kshirodak Sai Vishnu is present. And the Kshirodak Sai Vishnu lies down on Sesha, Ananta Sesha. So they are all the expansions of Nityananda Prabhu. So out of the 5, 4 help Krishna in creation. He is called Krishna is a Supreme Personality of Godhead, served, means he receives service. Ramji or Nityananda Prabhu is called a servitor Godhead. That's the reason why he is the origin of Guru Tattva. Actually in Chaitanya Charitamrita explains the living entities. Actually they are from Krishna. Krishna says, but in specific, it's actually Balramji. Living entities come. So that's why he is he is a servitor Godhead. He serves Krishna in the 4, in his 4 expansions. He serves Krishna in the creation. The 5th one, Sesha, he serves Krishna. He assists in his pastimes. The entire spiritual world is an expansion of Nityananda Balaram. Paravyama is actually his expansion. And what is that? In Krishna's bed, Krishna's shoes, Krishna's clothes, all the paraphernalia of Krishna is actually expansion of Balaram. That's why any temple when they construct, they put Balaram, that Ananta Sesh in the ground. That is actually Nityananda Prabhu. He supports that. So as Balramji offers strength, whereas Nityananda Prabhu condensed bliss. This is about a tattva. This is about a tattva. But what is the unique thing about Nityananda Prabhu? Balramji is very strict. Very strict means very strict. Just because Ramaharshana is Suta, so he did not offer respect for that small transgression. Balramji became upset and killed him actually. But when he came as Nityananda Prabhu, same blade of grass he put in his mouth. And he was going door to door. And he was falling at everyone's feet. When you have a jewel, something very precious, I have a question for all of you. One day, you go to this park, Kensington Park alone. There you see probably a 500 kg diamond. It's diamond. If I like it, probably can be the richest person. How to bring it? You need somebody to put it in the car, and without being harassed, you need to trade it somewhere. If not 100 kg, actually, it's not easy. What is the greatness of Nityananda Prabhu? So if somebody comes to you next time and say, oh, sir, I want this, first of all, that person is not tempted, and he'll make it into a tiny diamond and put in your hand, take it. No. Then you say, thank you very much. So the most difficult second thing is when you have it, yesterday I was telling this. When you have it, and everyone in this world is looking for, including the administrators. Forget about the universal administrators like Brahma and Shiva. Let us see now, okay, President of America is looking for, Prime Minister of London is looking for, everyone in the world is looking for. And what they will do? You are the only one having it. Then he'll come and so why this is the thing that everyone is looking for. He'll come and give it to you free of cost. If you are not sincere, we cannot understand the value of the words. He'll come and give it to you free of cost. Anything we pray for on the bodily platform ends with the body. How many bodies we have gone through? Trillions. Anadi karma phule. So in this material world, we are languishing in the cycle, the cycle of birth and death since time immemorial. If we understand, we don't understand that. That's the power of Maya actually. We see that, we see actually in our community also. We have seen it, such a short community of short span. Still, people are missing who used to sit here. But the power of religion is so great. We don't believe it. So what is that? What is the only way to escape? Service. Awaken that love of God. Krishna never said he'll give love of God. I'll remove all the sins, maximum liberation. But actually, now the Prabhu Saraswati says this. What is so great about Varahadev lifting the planet? When I read it, I was shocked actually. You read it? You shared with me. Okay, I was really shocked. What is so great about Varahadev lifting the planet? Earth. There are trillions and quadrillions of planets. What is the greatness of this Matsya? Tied to one, what do you call, one boat. And what is the greatness of, what is the great, actually he started mentioning it, but this is just a verse. And then he said, greatness, real greatness is Lord Chaitanya. He came to give love of Godhead. And that person's Karuna avatar is Nityanand Prabhu. Daya kori more padita dekiya kohila mare giya. When he sees a fallen, he becomes very happy. I have a question for all of you. What is your qualification to come to Krishna consciousness? Yeah, I broke 4 regulative principles. Perfect. Then you're qualified. I'm a Brahmin with learning Sanskrit, so much pride, then you're not qualified. So many people in India knew Sanskrit. Why they could not become devotees? When it rains, the low-lying areas are flooded. When it rains, first what will be flooded? The low-lying areas. What is your qualification to claim this? But that is the unique thing of Nityananda Prabhu. What is the unique thing? The more disqualified you are, you will be qualified. You will be most qualified. But except you are unqualified. One lecture I heard, Westerners, they are sensengers, but they don't know anything. They are not proud. I mean, whoever is not proud. I cannot say they are not proud, I'm sorry. But whoever is not proud, if somebody is in ignorance, If you say you're in ignorance, great. But if you're in ignorance, you say I'm in light, then the problem comes. So Nityananda Prabhu, what he would do? He most fallen, he would give that kripa. He would give that grace. So I don't know how should I finish it, What is Nityananda Prabhu's grace? Actually, in the evening, Shampishar is giving class, he'll speak about the Leelas. But what is that Guru Tattva? As I said, most fallen. The only reason Balramji loved Duryodhana, that is the only reason. What is the qualification of Duryodhana? Not even one good quality. It is Duryodhana's qualification. And another good thing is he could see him. He was present luckily. He was present that time. That was his good qualification. That's it. One is most unqualified with all the bad qualities. Second thing, he was present. That is Guru Tattva actually. This Guru Tattva, Saraswati Thakur chanting 192 for 10 years, praying for the people he has never seen, he would never see. Srila Prabhupada praying for the people in Radha temple. My Guru Maharaj gave this instruction, but I don't have any qualification, please. And this South Indian Brahmin Pujari went to Prabhupada. You're installing all these deities, your deities, don't you know? If anybody touches your deity's feet, you will get the karma. You're already sick. Prabhupada said, that's what I have come to this world for. Prabhupada said that. This South Indian priest, he took part in the Krishna Balaram temple in installation. He was present. He went around Prabhupada 3 times. He did parikrama of Prabhupada. He learned. Wow. Everyone knows Jagamadha's story. Only one thing is Jagamadha's stories are always funny. They are not funny. Most cool. There is nothing they would not do. And bad things. He would rape, he would kill, he would burn the homes, he would take the properties. But first he made sure Harindas Thakur was not there. Because then it will be spoiled. Second thing, he made sure he would be there. And as soon as he saw them, immediately they came. Because nobody ever preached to them. And Nityananda Prabhu started behaving innocence. Who are you? Nityananda. Means he's trying to impress on them. He's trying to impress on them. But these are the people to be impressed. And so he's trying, and he picked it apart and smashed its head. That is a preacher. Preacher means Nityananda Prabhu knew, I'll try my best to impress them, to make them Krishna conscious. The worst, they will try to harm me, then Lord Chaitanya would come and he would reveal his, he would try to kill them, then they will surrender. To that extent, Nityananda Prabhu went. Preacher means not downloading the information. Preacher means how can I engage them in Krishna's service? Lord Chaitanya came, exactly what happened. He invoked Sudarshan Chakra. Then they fell at the feet. Lord Chaitanya embraced Jagai. Madai, no, you are an offender. Nityananda Prabhu said, actually, one line from Chaitanya Bhagavat. This Balramji is telling this. Nityananda Prabhu, the origin of Guru Tattva is telling, my Lord has delivered me. I know very well he is Patita Pavan, but for the world to know he is Patita Pavan, these two should be delivered. Nityananda Prabhu did not claim, I'm an origin of Guru Tattva, and actually Nityananda Prabhu is a great grand Guru's disciple, Lakshmipati Tirtha. But you don't see that, and he's very elderly also, but always subservient. And Lord Chaitanya, there is a saying, Dhanam cha manam cha. Krishna, what he will do, he'll take everything from you. Dhanam cha manam cha tathendriyani. If Krishna's grace is there, he'll take everything from you. First, at the age of 10, he left his parents. At the age of 10, in that arrangement, he took, of course, Nityananda Prabhu's grace. It's what he wanted. Avadut. And this quality I want to speak, Manam. Can you believe? When he came to Navadvip, he was a sannyasi, he says, Danda, Kamandal. And suddenly one day Rama, Rama Pandit went and told Sriyas Thakur, whether he broke his danda. What to do? Hey, you should go and tell Nityananda Prabhu. I go and tell Lord Chaitanya. Avadut means he'll do whatever he wants to do. He has nothing to do with this world. Divine madness. Lord Chaitanya exhibited the divine madness in one way. Nityananda Prabhu exhibited the divine madness of Lord Chaitanya exhibited towards Krishna in separation. Of course, he delivered people in the same, showing the same compassion. But Nityananda Prabhu also exemplified the same compassion. Lord Chaitanya came and took the danda and he threw in the river. But is it easy? This is India 500 years ago, filled with Brahmins. And on the top of it, Nityananda Prabhu would wear jewelry. He would wear jewelry, stick. So preacher means no manam. Manam also. Why? This Brahmana goes and asks Lord Chaitanya, in Jagannath Puri, I have a question. Nobody is there. This is bothering me like anything. Very difficult to understand him. He wears nice clothes, nice jewelry. Instead of holding a danda, he holds a iron stick. What is this? And more than anything, he hangs on with only Shudras and low, most fallen people. This is India 500 years ago. Actually, 100 years later, Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj, he does only a tiny thing, little thing in Vrindavan. It created big uproar. No need to discuss that. So Shudras like people who are rich. If you are rich, you will become Krishna conscious. That is his trick. So whatever would entice them, he would do that. That is his trick. Manam, dhanam, nothing. This is Ananta says she would hold all the universes on his head. He had no home to stay. Can you believe? When he came to Navadvip, there is no home. Where he would stay? Sriyas Thakur, if not somebody's home. Relax. Means, unless, why gopis are great? So tomorrow, your character a little bit here and there will not. But Nityananda Prabhu, he can do anything for Krishna. Radharani can do anything for Krishna. Nityananda Prabhu can do anything for Lord Chaitanya. So his love for Lord Chaitanya is unlimited. His compassion for jivas is unlimited. The love you have, the affection you have for Krishna is called love. You turn back and you show it to the jivas. That's called compassion. To the extent you have love for Krishna, that much extent you will have compassion for the limited days. Because his love for Krishna is unlimited, infinite. His love for jivas is infinite. So I was thinking, actually, Lord Chaitanya said, get married. Yesterday I was asking this question in the call. Can you all guess his Nityanand Prabhu's age? Nityanand Prabhu is a 12 to 13-year-old, and he's older than Nityanand, Lord Chaitanya. Is a 13-year-old, 12 or 13, 12 actually, or somewhere it is said 20, but anyway 12. 12 or 13 years older than Lord Chaitanya. And Lord Chaitanya is already in Jagannath Puri. At the age of 24, he took sannyas. At 26 years, he traveled. 18 years, he stayed in Jagannath Puri. And after he told us, Lord Chaitanya did not stay on the planet for a long time. And he said this to Nityanand Prabhu must be in late 50s. Why Lord Chaitanya wanted this? He said, my Lord, you are married, you have given up that. And you came to Jagannath Puri to release that, that Mahabhava, and you're asking me to marry. Kashtera Putli, I am like a wooden doll in your hands, my Lord. Anything you want me to do, I'll do it. Only one reason Nityanand Lord Chaitanya wanted. Veerchandra is the incarnation of Lord Chaitanya. For that to happen, you should get married. And Nityanand Prabhu, very interesting, he didn't stay for a long time. Means he can do anything for Lord Chaitanya. I mean, if you just meditate on this, you can do anything. And to that extent, I am ready. But people, whatever they want to say, no problem. But my deliverance, I will deliver this for any number of people. Prakashananda Saraswati, a crownless king of Varanasi. Pratapruddra Maharaj, Lord Chaitanya was not giving audience. And Sarvam Bhattacharya, the Asthana Guru of Pratapruddra Maharaj. Ropen Sanatan, Prime Minister, Finance Minister. Venkatapat, the head priest of Sri Rangam. Ramanandra, the governor. Means our first class preaching. That's Lord Chaitanya's technique. Nityananda Prabhu, mass preaching. Jagai Madai. The thieves, the dacoits. That is Nityananda. Whoever, if you are most fallen, then yes. But if you see, so without Guru's grace, Krishna's grace will not come. The Chaitanya Charitamrita that extols the glories of Lord Chaitanya. How Chaitanya Charitamrita came into existence? Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, brother, the Gunarana Mishra had the, he's a devotee of Lord Chaitanya. And, he had questions about Nityananda Prabhu's behavior immediately. When Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami sided with his brother, sided with Gunarana Mishra, Miniketan Ramdas became very upset. And there is one more Romarshana here, he left. But Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami defended, no. He defended Nityananda Prabhu's tattva, and he argued that because of that one thing, that night Nityananda Prabhu, he revealed himself and told him to go to Vrindavan. He was very old. So our tiny good qualities become seeds to pave for very rich benefits in future, which we do not know. Sometimes people, when problem comes, they pray. Many people do not know. This is my realization and research. And the good thing you do, you may forget also, but it will not go unnoticed. That seed will become a Vatavruksha, banyan tree, and will fetch you fruits. Of course, we should not look for that. because that's not beautiful service. That night itself, Nityananda Prabhu came and that's, told you go to Vrindavan. And of all the scholars who have been there for a very long time, who was chosen? Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami was chosen. Why? Nityananda Prabhu's grace. Rupa and Sanatan, when they came the dead of the night to meet Lord Chaitanya, whom did they first meet? Until Sugriva got the kripa of Lakshmanji, he didn't get the grace of Lord Rama. Likewise, we need to have the grace of Guru-tattva. So the top scholars of our movement, Rupa Goswami is made the in charge. That's why we are Rupanagas. To lead that movement, they received the grace of Nityananda Prabhu first, then Nityananda Prabhu only took them inside. Then Lord Chaitanya's grace came. And Jiva Goswami, how did Navadvip Parikrama, when the governmental Parikrama, how did it start? Who started it? Nityananda. And who told Narottam Das Thakur, one of the stalwart preachers after the second generation, after the Shad Goswamis departed from this world? Who told him? The Lord deposited his love of God in this river. You go and take bath, and he revealed everything what to do. It is Nityananda. And what made Raghunath to become, what made him become Raghunath Das Goswami? It is Nityananda Prabhu's grace. He came and surrendered, my Lord, I'm trying. Every time I run away, my people come and arrest me and they take me back. Nityananda Prabhu said, feed devotees, Panihati festival. Not what? Jewels? No, chipped rice in the head. Tiny thing, you'll get maximum. And he said very soon, in future, Lord Chaitanya will keep in the care of Sarudhar Goswami. You will be celebrated as Swarupya Raghu. And he became a Prayojanacharya by the touch of Nityananda Prabhu's grace. And more than anything, the mistake Chota Haridas did. One lecture I had, if at all any mistake he did, it was only mental for a second. Compared to that, what is the mistake Kala Krishnadas did? He defected Lord Chaitanya. When Lord Chaitanya was with Lord Chaitanya, he went. How is that Lord? He got forgiveness. What is the reason for, what is the reason still he stayed in the bhakti, still he continued his service? Why Lord Chaitanya forgave him? Why he did not do that here? Kala Krishnadas was Nityananda Prabhu's guru. Lord Chaitanya, Nityananda Prabhu made a powerful, he became his powerful advocate. Nityananda Lord Chaitanya. Who empowered Gadadhar Das to wake up in the dead of the night? This Qazi killed so many, converted so many Muslims, so many Hindus into Muslims. He was known for his cruelty. Who gave that immense strength, who infused his heart with, Gadadhar Das' heart with bhakti and strength and courage, that he would go in the dead of the night and tell this Qazi, Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda descended to this world to give love of God to each and everyone. You are actually missing it. I order you to chant holy name, chant Hari. Qazi came to kill him just by seeing him. Gadadhar, I'll chant Hari name, Hari's name tomorrow. Tomorrow what you already chanted? He started dancing. Gadadhar Das would go in the forest and he would preach to tigers and lions and snakes. Who has infused Gadadhar heart with, actually is one of the Dadas Gopals of Lord Nityananda Prabhu. Who infused his heart with Krishna Prema, in that Shakti. So today, people go to Ambika Kalna. Who is the reason for the manifestation of the deities of, the replica of deities of Gauranathaya? Nityananda Prabhu. Yes, Gauridas Pandit has immense faith in Nityananda. So what is Nityananda Prabhu's grace? For that, what we should do? What is Nityananda Prabhu's grace? If you genuinely have Nityananda Prabhu's grace, people like Jagai Mata, they give up their abominable activities. They lost a taste in the middle world, middle pleasures. Karuna hoi be samsara vasana mora kabe tuchha hai be vishaya chadiya kabe. So if you have the grace of Nityananda Prabhu, tuchha hai be. Anything of this matter, I mean, people are infatuated by greed, infatuated by lust, infatuated by pride, tuchha. That is first grace of Lord Chaitanya, Nityananda Prabhu. If you have, how do I know? I've been in the movement for this many years. Whether I have become the recipient of Nityananda Prabhu's mercy or not, very easy. That barometer, that the temperature, thermometer temperature, is it going down or not? Or increasing? Increasing means we have not got the grace. Somehow I could not get the attention of Nityananda Prabhu. Though all these wonderful qualities you are telling, I have this diamond, he made it small, Brahma is looking for, Shiva is looking for, and I have been coming and doing service, still I have not. Means there is something that you are possessing which is not attracting his attention, or he has given it but you have forgotten. He already kept it in your pocket. Sometimes we search, where is my cell phone? Where is my cell phone? It is not there in pocket. Hey, it is there in jacket's pocket. Sometimes we don't put our hand in the jacket. So likewise, it is there, but it is not there. People who know it is like, or, you forgot your password. It is there, but it's not there. Means maybe you're offending devotees. Or a quality that, he is looking for. Or maybe most fallen, but you're thinking you're most liberated. Then I said, all right. Krishna doesn't like it. So what is the first, what is it? What is the Nityananda? What does he give? Our taste for material life will go down. Tuchha, rejected. So little bit came, accept it. Always grace comes in installments. It will never come 100%. We will not take it. We will not be able to 100% take it. We are not ready for it. So little bit. That's why Lord Chaitanya gave that grace to Ratavradha Maharaj. Little bit. If you all agree, you are sitting here as a standing testimony that you've already got it. Little bit. How many figuring? So what do you want? I want to go to Golokuru now only. Not Vaikuntha. Where is this word coming from? At least theoretically, right? For many of us, all of us, Krishna is a reality. Lord Chaitanya is a reality. Golokuru is a reality. Spiritual world is a reality. I am not this body, but a spiritual is a reality. Do you know you have this quality, these things 20 years ago? 15 years ago, one day before you came to Krishna consciousness, do you know? How many of us came to Krishna consciousness because I want to go back to Golokuru only? We don't know Goloka. We know one Loka only, Malokam only. Self-Loka I want to enjoy. That's it. That is the only qualification. Tyag bhogna hai. Bhogte rehna hai. But today, this many years, our professor adorned with tilak, intimala, practicing, what is it? whatever. Whose grace? What is the qualification? Krishna will not give that much easily. Lord Radharani's stage is very high. Nityananda Prabhu recommends, Radharani accepts. You lose taste for the metal world. You want to lose further? And second thing, what he will do, he'll give you energy and then enthusiasm to perform bhakti. Hare Krishna. What he will do, he'll give you energy and enthusiasm. Lord Chaitanya said, you go from here, don't come to Nilachal. Preach. That is your order. So then immediately his antara started. And Lord, by his glance, he infused, Ramadas, all his Dwadas Gopals actually, he infused their heart with unlimited love. They raised arms up and they are jumping up and down, dancing, going. I was asking actually the other day. Ajagara Vritti means python will sit in one place and somebody comes eat up. So likewise, who did this Ajagar Vritti? Madhavendra Puri would not beg. Somebody comes and gives, he would do it. Somebody doesn't, no food, he'll fast it. Or other people who did Ajagar Vritti in Chaitanya Lila. Pallava Shridhar was making money, Prabhu. 50% you'll use it. Anyway, Lord Chaitanya said, no, I don't know whether they really backed on the way. If anybody is bringing anything with you, you cannot come with me to Jagannath-puri. We are not doing anything with that. Mukunda, Nityanand Prabhu, and Gadadhar Pandit, so they did not bring anything with them. So likewise, when they were going back, they were Harinama Matta Hoye. That's of course this for Lord Chaitanya, but they're also like that. So much intoxicated with the holy name. They were going, hey, by the way, where is the Ganga nearby? Hi, you're like 20 miles away, 6 hours away from that. Oh, really? You go east, then you will go east. So, by the way, where is the Ganga? You're 20 miles west. No, you're 20 miles west. Is there? They're intoxicated with the love of God. What is Lord Chaitanya's love? What bhakti is not ordinary. It's extra. What is that? Divyan Madam. Prema Bhakti. No? Raganuga Bhakti. So that energy and enthusiasm. So as they were going, Dinkan's Kirtan, at one place, one person, he lifted the tree like this and he started playing it as flute. Another person climbed the tree, he was walking on the leaves, he did not fall down. That is Lord Chaitanya, Nityananda rose glance. Wow! 3 months they did not eat. Actually, when he came to Raghav Pandit Swami, he told the children, all the we'll do Harinamala. 3 months they didn't eat. They didn't die. So, and he infused their heart with so much love of God. They were doing, what is that? Unimaginably wonderful activities. So, he'll give you energy and enthusiasm to perform bhakti. Srila Prabhupada is an empowered commander of Nityananda Prabhu, Lord Chaitanya. So, one day Prabhupada said us, Prabhupada just walked in. Morning. Today is Janmashtami. What is Janmashtami? Nobody knows what is Janmashtami. Krishna's birthday. Wow, what is the first thing that will come into everyone's mind? See, Prabhuji, we all know, feast. Prabhupada said, we all fast. Then we all fast. Prabhupada announced it just like that. No prayer notice. I'm honest with you, in 2000, I was in New York. The Americans were talking, first time yesterday, I fasted for 10 hours. 10 hours you fasted. This is movement started 40 years later. They are telling, 35 years later. So Prabhupada went and said, today we are fasting. If somebody is very angry, we will get misery. Let us fast. But Prabhupada presence, they are fasting. And 12 o'clock midnight, they broke. So they did not eat for 3 months. No problem. They were so much infused with the Shakti, So what is the Nityananda Prabhu's grace? Desire to respect others will come. When we will respect will come. So desire to respect will come. Nityananda, what he will do? He will knock at the door. When he was in Navadvipa, Lord Chaitanya's just when he was in Navadvipa, so one day, Lord Chaitanya, what is that? He gave them an order. What is the order? I'm trying to look for the verse. Sunu Nityananda Sunu Haridas, what is that? Just a moment. Sunu Nityananda Sunu Harida Sarvatra Amara Agnya Koroho Prakash Prati Gare Gare Jiya Koro E Bhiksha Bolo Krishna Bhajo Krishna Koro Krishna Siksha. So Prati Gare Gare Jiya Koro E Bhiksha. This is the one begging you should do. What is that? Bolo Krishna Bhajo Krishna Koro Krishna Siksha. And they would go knock the door. I said, Lord Balramji killed with that blade of grass in Nityananda Prabhu. When he came, he would fall so he would knock at the door. The owner will open the door. There is nobody here. Then who knocked at the door? As he was about to go, then Nityananda Prabhu would get up. He's offering obeisances because they opened the door. What will please anybody's humility? Then he would get upset. Thank you very much for opening the door. So what do you want? Because your dress is like that. We don't want anything. Bolo Krishna Bhajo Krishna Karo Krishna Siksha. Krishna Mata, Krishna Pita, Krishna Pranadam. So chant Krishna's name. Sing Krishna's glories. Learn about Krishna because he's our father, he's our mother, he's our life savior. Some people would slam the door on their face, some people would accept it. No problem. So, what is that? Utmost humility. When that utmost humility is there, you can respect others. One time Prabhupada was on the Vyasasana. So you are Guru of the universe. You are sitting on such a big Vyasasana. And there is a bead of tears. Prabhupada. So Prabhupada said, I am not anyone's Guru, I am everyone's servant. Some devotees, that reporter's question pinched the heart of some devotees and made Prabhupada cry. But many people accept Prabhupada as Guru that day actually. So, what is that? A person who is utmost humble, he can give respect to everyone. And what is that? He has only one. What is another quality? If we have Lord Chaitanya, Nityananda Prabhu's grace, is you will develop a desire to please Guru and devotees. For sure. You will develop desire to please Guru and devotees. This is Nityananda Prabhu's grace. So Panihati Nityananda said, you satisfy devotees, Raghunath. And Chirada, chipped rice. That's it. So, what is that? So when we develop desire to please Guru and devotees, then Nityananda will infuse our heart with skills and qualities. Chit Sakti is the Shakti that the Guru gives, by which you get very good at dressing, very good at preaching, and that energy and empowerment, you will receive that type of empowerment. Others cannot believe also. Prabhupada is telling 3 people would come to my class. Haridas Thakur production is coming through. These 3 people are coming to eat only prasad. Prabhupada's faith, his energy and enthusiasm, wow. Krishna consciousness we can spread here. Only 3 people. We'll cancel the program also today. What is Prabhupada? See, what has infused Prabhupada consciousness? Nityananda Prabhu's consciousness. Prabhupada went to see to a realtor. Realtor said, wow. It took him around. Usually when you are seeing the building, you'll never say it's very good, because he'll increase the price. This room is very good. This room is amazing. Wow, the realtor was in heavens. And then Prabhupada said, will you give us free of cost? This is New York realtor. We'll chant the holy name and create a lot of auspiciousness for you. And Prabhupada believed it, fully convinced. Actually, that's it. And here in TVP, they came here. What you give is papers. The real wealth we give. That's true. What we give is paper. What you give is to us is papers. But what we give you is real wealth. That is true. How many of you agree? They are coming. Be very careful. You are raising your hands. I told them, right now we are going in day visit every month. But you want to come, please come. At least we'll get Nityananda Prabhu's Padikas and Janivas Prabhu's darshan will happen. So that's what he said. That's what they said. So Prabhupada said, I believed it. Just give it free of cost. Then Prabhupada acquired Fisher Mansion. Few days later, devotees went. And this realtor, he was practically picking everything and taking. He was loading. He said, why are this Swamiji cheated me by borrowing. So that's why he's ripping off everything he's taking, anything that's valuable that can be taken out. So what is that? You'll have that type of empowerment. So what made you devotee? So I went to, my friend said, I'm going to Philadelphia Rath Yatra. I said, what is Rath Yatra? The spiritual master of the universe will come there. Really? Spiritual master of the universe is coming there. So I went and saw Prabhupada sitting. Suddenly Prabhupada got up, he raised his hand and started dancing. Then he understood this is the spiritual master of the universe. Then he joined full time same day. Nobody, I'm sure we all have been dancing in so many Rath Yatras. Nobody would join. Why? He is pleased. And second thing is, if we have mercy of Nityananda Prabhu, we'll develop desire to worship Lord Chaitanya. If that is not there, we'll stick with something else. But especially Lord Chaitanya is a combination of Radha and Krishna. One time Prabhupada said, you're worshipping only Krishna, that's Maya. Where is Radharani? Hare Krishna. We tell this to so many Indians who worship only Krishna in their home. So, what is that? So, but what is it we need to develop qualities? Vishayacha, Vishayachariya Kabi Sutta Habimana, Kabi Ham Hirabo, Sri Vrindavan. We should have a strong desire to get rid of the impurities of this world. Hold on to the Nitai Pada Kamala Koti Chandra Sushitala. Hold on to Lord Nityananda Prabhu's lotus feet. They are refreshingly cool. Koti Chandra, 10 million moons, coolness. So if you are into samsara sukhi, then want true wealth, not the material stuff. So because he is never angry, he doesn't want us to become angry. Should not like, Or if you hold up to the feet, he'll give it you. And Abhimana, what is Abhimana? Abhimana is so, we are infatuated by that. If we have it, we cannot attain his lotus. If you hold on to his lotus, we will slowly get it. Because he doesn't have it. So, it's very, very important to understand Nityananda Prabhu's tattva. And quote unquote, if you become a Gaudiya Vaishnavi, and worship, after so many years I realized, who will look at me? I think Nityananda Prabhu's grace for me. Otherwise, with all the impurities, still I'm able to chant. It's Nityananda Prabhu's grace. So my Lord, I cannot apply Trinada Pisanichana, but one day in a year, let me apply. So when we try like that, when we serve Guru and devotees, we try to develop these qualities, even if they are not there. We try. Then if you say, I love Gaura Hari, then you will purchase Nityananda. Lord Chaitanya says, you love Nityananda Prabhu, then I'll give you mercy. It's actually directly proportional. So, as I said before, Krishna came to stage the pastimes. Hey, look, these are all very good.